Alright, so obviously this is not my house. But I thought it was a good opportunity to talk about some things. So, I'm a type 1 diabetic. I also have a history of health problems with a number of things. That doesn't mean I don't want to work. I go and work every day I can. But I struggle and I have trouble because of my diabetes and a combination of other factors which serve to make it difficult. So people sometimes ask, well, if I have all these issues with the Democratic Party, why don't I vote Republican? And I think it's about time I explain that. You see, the simple fact is, based on voting history alone, I would be voting against my own interests if I voted Republican, because they have repeatedly passed policy that deregulates the insurance industry and has allowed them to go ahead and push these insane prices where I can be here with a medical doctor who agrees with me that Ozempic or a similar GLP-1 could be the appropriate answer to my medical problems and reducing my daily struggle. And yet I'm not allowed to use it because the insurance doesn't think it's medically appropriate. Now, for anyone questioning me on this, I've been a type 1 diabetic for over 12 years. Diabetes runs in my family, and there is a history of diabetes and diabetic care across 4 generations. Okay? So I know what I'm talking about here. This is not me just pulling out some random illness. I've lived this. And I'm telling you right now that when I turn 26, I lose Medicaid because I came out of the foster care system. And when I get there, if I can't work for 2 months, I could be left without insulin and wind up dead on the streets. And that's not an exaggeration. It really isn't. And if you're going to tell me that there are resources to help me, that's fine. But if I'm pursuing those resources, I don't have time to contribute to the economy or contribute to my community or to actually work on making real change in the world in any way. So yeah, if you want to know why I don't vote Republican and yet I still say I'm not a Democrat, it's because they've decided to identify themselves so hard with an issue that their policies on have made it so that I am too poor to be allowed to live if I am not at a job. And that's fucking insane. Even at my job, I wouldn't be able to cover it with my health insurance. And that's insane. And even if I could, why are we all jumping through this many hoops for what we all know does not cost that much?